Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Diablo 3. I've done a couple of small changes to the build. I was actually thinking about what we want to do when we move away from Exploding Palm. There's two things that I need. I need Spirit Guards, which is going to go in the cube, and there's another bracer, which I think is Bindings of the Lesser Gods, which will allow the Cyclone Strike, anything hit by it will take more damage from our Mystic Allies. So that's what we're going to be gambling for next. I've changed over the Way of the Hundred Fists to the Assimilation Moon because we've got that available to us now. Each enemy hit with the third hit increases our damage by 5% for 5 seconds. That's potentially quite big. The other thing that I've done is I've changed Dashing Strike over for Blinding Speed, which will improve our dodge chance after dashing. So it's just giving us a little bit more survivability. I want to change over Serenity for Epiphany at some point, but that's going to be when we hit level 61. And then at some point we'll retire Exploding Palm and we'll put probably one of the mantras in its place and try and get some even more survivability, more tankiness there. We're going to let our pets do most of the work, but that's a fair way away. We've still got lots to do before we get there. Starting with actually making it to level 58. So we're going to carry on with our bounties. We do have that weapon that we picked up at level 54. So we are going to be slightly beefier than we were a moment ago. And it does show, actually, just in the amount of extra damage that things take. And percentage-wise, it's enough that it makes a big difference. But then again, even like 10% makes a big difference. Right, Black King's Legacy. This is all about elite packs. Man, I love it when stuff like that happens. I don't know if we're going to do it in time just because our individual target damage output is not that huge. But we will succeed in doing it, so that's the important thing. Let's get more damage in from our allies. Oh, he set me on fire. That seems incredibly rude. Right, 3 bruises. Don't want to be in the middle of them, that's for certain. And even if we only hit like 2 at a time with that, it does increase our overall damage by 10%, which is, yeah, it's big. It's all extra damage increase, and it's better that I get used to that because that's what I'm going to want as our final skill. Let's go and kill Strikenos. And 75 other little things in this area. And if we get nice clusters like that, 25% damage increase, hell yeah. Not exactly getting the monster density that I would hope for. push on a little bit. We may actually have to go back and kill each of these individual things if it turns out that there isn't really anyone nearby. In fact, as far as the simulation for a rune goes, it actually works kind of counterproductively with the exploding palm. Because if things die from the explosion, then they can't get hit by the final blast of the assimilation. Which means you don't get the damage bonus. If it's like, if they're big enough that they're going to survive, then that's all fine. But like that group there, that gave me nothing. Send the allies off to kill some birds down the other side. Ooh, one of you. Protection shrine? Why not? Awesome. 75 done. Now we just need the big one. The big one is elsewhere, of course, so we're going to have to fight our way through. But that's fine, because we want the extra experience for killing mobs. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I need more spirit. And I'm not going to do this in time, I don't think. No. I need to be a lot smoother at what I'm doing. Still, I mean, it was 57. It's not entirely terrible, but it's not nearly as easy as when you're just able to explode at stuff and watch it die. One of the reasons why I like mages so much. Right, let's leave them alone and let's find this guy, get him killed. Man, that vortex is so annoying. Okay, let's get the allies going on this guy. We'll get him killed off as quickly as we can. Once again, getting moved around by mobs, it hurts me so much. Let's heal up and we'll move on to kill Ember Dread. Just grab my water as well. It's quite hot here in London at the moment. Oh, it's important to stay hydrated. Oh, yes, indeed. Right, with only 50 mobs to kill, everything will count. So, leave no prisoners. I love how my allies are just walking past and completely ignoring this guy. Okay, well, we don't need to move on, but we can kill these guys before moving to the left on the map, at least. Just managed to escape by being on the back of the thing that exploded. I do think that would probably be the least safe place for an exploding creature. You know, if you're going to stand anywhere near an exploding creature, on top of it is not... It's not really going to help you that much. No. Let's not. It takes a while to respond that. It does worry me that one day I'm going to get caught out by it. And we're not standing in the middle of that. No way. We've only got one more level to go before we get our cheat death. I'm not going to die just before we get that. Stop moving around so much. You are annoying me with your mobility. Okay. Didn't technically need to kill her, but certainly useful for the experience. What have we got coming up around here? Oh, we've got to go all the way over to the far side. Okay. Yeah, you tell that corruption. Stand down, fiends! Yeah, let's just not go anywhere near anyone that breathes fire at us. Seems like a general good plan for surviving. Oh. What's this mob? Breathe fire? Yeah, how about no? Knockback poison enchanted waller, that's perfectly fine. Fire breathing, not so much. And I don't just mean little balls of fire. I mean, they're annoying, sure, but they're not like those flamethrowers, which are thoroughly deadly. Trained for killing corruption. And once we hit the higher levels, of course, we will properly gear up our Enchantress so that she can be, you know, useful in the fight rather than just standing back for crowd control. Be nice getting her able to actually do some damage. Okay, that is all we needed in terms of numbers. Let's not have that stun going on. Do not like being stunned. Bang. We'll wait for the explosion to go off. The Enchantress just shrugs it off. She doesn't care. Me, I would care. It would do a lot of damage at this level. The good thing is, while they survive like this, we've got like pretty much a flat 20% increase to our damage output. Oh my god. Stop moving me around, everyone. And quit it with that damn frozen pulse. Very annoying. Okay, unique sword. Let's have a look. What do we got? Exarian? Exarian! Well, we'll give it to the lady. I mean, we could use it ourselves, but it wouldn't be as beneficial to us as it will be to her. I'm glad that we cut the last episode where we did. 15 minutes to do these 2 bounties is pretty extreme in terms of time. Right, Emmadred is gone. Let's head back to town and hand this in. Now that I will change over to. Didn't quite gain us a level. Still, that's a lot of very nice things. Lots of plans. Okay, so Griswold's, Hallowed, Venom, Demons, and Blood Magic Blade. Do I care about that? Not really. I think the rest of these can all get chucked away as well. They're not looking particularly enticing. Ooh, I should have made Cataclysm at level 52. We've out-leveled it quite significantly now. We could make ourselves an Oni blade, though. It's going to be big and it's going to hit like a tank. Yep. Level requirement reduced by 8, which sucks. Oh, actually. That makes me think I could start making proper weapons. Level requirement reduced by 7. Well, we could hold on to it. It's not going to be long until we get there. And it can go all the way to 30. Wow. So you could be using it from level 40 onwards. Okay, right. So not two-handed scythe. Not two-handed mighty weapon. Where's 1824? I'm just checking the amount of damage. Right, mace is definitely the biggest one that we've seen there. Let's check the Diabo. Not the Mojos, can't use them. Not the mighty weapons. Not the hand crossbow. Right, not the fail. There's the Diabo. 1632. No. It's going to have to be the two-handed mace. Let's hope we get one with a decent level requirement on it. I mean, we could re-roll one of those things. But I think we can do better. Okay, that's pretty good across the board. And we do need to re-roll a property at the Mystic. So, what would we re-roll? The freeze on the hit? The extra experience? Probably the experience. Because freeze on hit does sound awesome. I mean, it's getting more powerful, but it's level requirement reduced by 12. That'll take it down to 58. Which is next level, which is in a couple of moments. That seems spot on for us. Okay, so for our follower, this is better. So Exarian can get salvaged. We'll hold on to this. Definitely. We'll salvage up the rest. That was a good idea, wasn't it? Okay, let's move on to the next act. Let's do Act 1. The Besieged Farm. We're very quickly going to get this level, and then we're just going to start, like, plowing through everything. And we're going to do 3 times the damage that we're doing. I'm not saying it's going to be like a completely obscene amount of damage, but it's going to be pretty hefty. Right. Weapon upgraded. And you know what else we need to do? We need to put in Go crazy, go crazy. I just activated the allies so that I could see how much they'll just fly through everything. Yeah, that's just very cool. Alright, so let's take Harmony off and put on near-death experience for the moment. That's worth having. So when receiving fatal damage, I'm healed 35% and immune to damage and controlling effects for 2 seconds. That is going to save our life. You can get even more damage. Don't know. Don't really care. Let's kill everything. Not massively challenging when you do that huge amount of damage. Let's pop down. We'll open his chest. We'll loot it, and then we'll move on to the next bounty. Post haste. Bits and bobs. Nice enough. Okay. So let's go kill the queen. We can do some dashing through while we've got this massive damage advantage. Seems like a sensible thing to try and do. Now we know the queen is up this way. And in 3 levels we get Epiphany, which will be very cool. No, we've got to go the other way. Alright, that's fine. A little bit faster movement. I think it'll be up this way. It is a bit of a shame when you end up with mobs that are still doing their entry animation, blocking you from somewhere that they wouldn't be able to based on where they are through their animation. I understand why the game does it. I mean, it keeps bounding boxes nice and simple and things like that, but it's one of the few things that does kind of break the immersion. And there's not many that I find in D3 that actually does that, but it's always a shame when it happens. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, let's kill the queen. Ah, damn, running away, spider. And we don't do enough damage to kill her before she would have the chance to run away. There's no getting around that. But it means that the fight gets drawn out. That was a decent range on that. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Lots of damage very quickly. And we'll get all of these things. Okay. 2 bounties down. Let's go clear the Den of the Fallen. Delicious, delicious water. You know when you're a little bit dehydrated because water tastes that much nicer. And it's a really hard concept to explain because, you know, I normally consider water to be flavorless, like it doesn't have a taste. But it does, and the taste is very, very subtle. Cool. Oh. I heard goblins. Well, we've got damage bonus. We may as well pop them. Get all of that. All of that can be salvaged up. In fact, let's head back and salvage it now. Gone. And we'll drop off all these gems. These gems, as I said, we're basically just going to power past them all. Once we start getting the Marquee and Imperial gems, then we will start resocketing our gear. Now, the big question with the Mystic Allies, I mean, the set's going to give me all the Mystic Allies at the same time. Do I want to still keep one on the bar, or would it be better to use that for something else? Because I'm probably going to end up with a Mantra out. Just because we're going to be retiring Exploding Palm. But I could keep, like, healing skills or anything else. So I'm going to have a little bit of an experiment, I think, once I reach the higher levels. Let's see what feels comfortable. Not having the ally on the bar means I won't be able to activate the active event, which is quite a significant disadvantage. Especially when you consider that these guys just go absolutely mental when they're doing that. Let's put my thing on and not stand in the middle of that. So much exploding, and none of it me. You guys just boring things. Let the allies take care of you. And then we'll just loot up everything else that's in here. Is that it? That is it. Okay, right. On to... Oh, let's go kill Firestarter. Visit the cathedral. No, don't go back onto that. There we go. Let's make him explode. Ooh, yeah, we don't want to be in the middle of that. Temporary retreat. A tactical removal from the situation. And where, oh where is Firestarter hiding? That is the question. Just in here. Alright, well that's going to be nice and convenient. Definitely want to get a pool of reflection, speed things up a little bit. Boom. 10.3 million. We're starting to see the big numbers coming out. And there we go, level 60. Okay, so now we're at level 60. We could... Let's have a look. We could go kill... Oh, no, we've already done the queen. We could go and kill Gom. Gom nom nom. Still got to do a level 70 ring or amulet. That's going to happen by itself. We'll finish off killing Bellybloat the Scarred. And then maybe we'll go and kill Gom. Depending on how long this takes. I mean, we are pretty powerful, so I don't think this will take massively long. Oh, there's an axe. Right, 59 already. Okay, curse chest done. I've just got to find Bellybloat somewhere in this area. Cool, we have headed in the right direction. I love how they wash over them like a proper tide. Wow, 61 already. Okay, well we can get Epiphany now then. Okay, we'll back off just for a second. Get all this cleared, because it's all good experience. And then we'll head back to town. And get our rewards. Right, Terry will give me this. What is in here? There's an amulet. Well, it's another golden gorget. Which is kind of funny. It's better than our current one. So, I mean, we will change across to it. This is better for you, actually. So, you can have that. In fact, this is better for you as well. So, have that as well. Flesh Terror is better for you? Sure. And you do some bleeding stuff, lady. This is better, so we may as well change. And some of these are very simple switch outs. Right. Let's get all of this stuff off the ground. Just leaving a mess everywhere. Earth Shatter, Robes of the Rivalum, Seven Sins, Sage's Journey, Penance Purchase. Cool. All of that is very, very good. If I just go all, yeah, Sage's Journeys, the Death's Breath one. That's what we're definitely going to want when we hit level 70, at least for a while. If I clear these, we can resocket. We're just at the point where we're about to start getting nice gems. So that'll be fine, in fact. We'll do that as well, because we don't have anything better to put in at the moment. The old ones I'll probably end up selling off camera. But for the moment, Kadala, let's talk about braces. No. No. It's never likely, but we always hold out hope. So Gom is going to be down here in the Keep Depths. Let's go take him out. In fact, before we actually do that, so Epiphany. Have an Epiphany, increasing your spirit regen per second by 20 and enabling your melee attacks to instantly dash to your target for 15 seconds. We're going to get Desert Shroud next level, but for the moment I want to start using this. Because I think it's going to be a very cool thing. And lots of mobility. And the cooldown starts as soon as you trigger it, so with cooldown reduction we can definitely bring that down. Do not want to be in the middle of that. No, thank you. It does mean we've lost some of our healing options, but I think we should be fine. Hey, death breaths have started dropping. And this, as they say, is a good day. That means we can start potentially upgrading equipment and all kinds of other stuff. Very, very happy about that. Yeah, feel it. It's so wrathful. All that wrath right in your face. I mean, I killed that betrayer dude without even realizing he was there. But that does mean that it's going to be more worthwhile for us to actually stop and fight the elite packs now that we're able to get Death's Breaths. Such a huge amount of damage. Now, the reason I'm using Dashing Strike every now and then is because the extra dodge it gives me. Cool. Gom nom nom. That is all done. Alright, well let's head back to town and we'll have a look at what's left on the Chapter 2 objectives, just quickly before we finish up. So, we need to reach level 70. That's going to be another 9 levels. That'll probably happen, if not next episode, the episode after. We've got to kill the Queen at level 60. We just killed the Queen, but we weren't quite high enough level. We've got to craft a level 70 ring or amulet and transmogrify an item. Let's do the ring and amulet. So, forged jewelry. Oh, we don't actually have what we need. So, can't do that yet. Okay, we'll have to wait for that. Transmogging, though. We can definitely do that. Let's turn this into something that looks a little bit impractical. I mean, none of these look massively impractical. That. Look at that. It's got a knuckle duster guard with a solid hammerhead. Why not? It's only temporary. It'll do for the moment. And with that, I think I am going to finish this episode. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this run through to level 61. We do have our cheat death now, so things are significantly safer for us. And we've got this last push to 70 to go. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you should do so. And you'll be told when the next episodes go live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Diablo 3. See you soon.